Okay, so I thought I'd do a quick video today because a lot of people have been asking me uh, how I wake up so early at the moment and why. So it's like the 6th week of lockdown, and I tried to kind of wake up when the sun rises, and it's probably one of the easiest things that I've done ever, because you don't actually have to do anything. You just have to sleep with the curtain open, probably a third or halfway or even the full thing if you kind of really want to get up really early. And it works nicely because what happens is you begin to regulate your sleep hormones and you begin to regulate your body based on the sun rising, and it's probably the most natural way to do it. And if you think back traditionally, before the time of electricity, when people just used to live in villages, the whole day revolved around the activity of the sun and what time the sun would set, what time it would wake up, and you would just be in sync with that. And in winter you'd sleep more because there's probably less to do outside. Summer you'd sleep less because you had more energy from the sun during the day. And it's just a principle that I believe is just so innate within all of us to access, that it's something that we should be harnessing. And I do this quite a lot, especially when I feel like I just need to up the tempo in my life, or I'm just getting a little bit lazy, or kind of been going out too much Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and things are just getting out of sync. So it's a tactic that I've used for a long time. But coming into lockdown, and we're now in like the 6th week of lockdown, at the beginning of lockdown, I just saw this as a massive opportunity for me to finally get a decent amount of time to invest in mainly my fitness to begin with. Generally my life is kind of like days can just fly by. I can be on the road 2-3 days a week, visiting customers and suppliers, working long hours because in the daytime stuff's just popping off. So it's just a great opportunity to really invest in me. And I think that's the main reason why I'm waking up so early, is because between 5 and 8:30, I pretty much get an hour's walking done, an hour's yoga, a bit of meditation, and then I do a bit of reading, and then I catch up with important emails, clear out the junk, and kind of just plan the day even before I've left the house. And it's working really well for me. But essentially this is just a short video, just because everybody's asking me about it, is how I'm doing it. And the system is, sleep with the curtain open, wake up. It's taken me 6 weeks to actually automatically wake up at 5 o'clock. And actually this morning I got up at 4:30, just had a little bit of anxiety running in me, but it was fine. I wasn't tired. It wasn't like the kind of savage burst of anxiety that you get when you're used to waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning, because that one hits you at 4. But this was kind of minor. Just get up, straight out of bed, have a quick glass of water, and then I'm just out on my walk, which is a really good thing to just be experiencing at the moment as well, and also just appreciating the change in weather and the change in nature, and just spending a bit more time outside at a slower pace. Because usually I used to run, but again, I don't feel like my fitness at the moment is there to be running every single day. And then what tends to happen is, you've had quite a strong run, and then the next morning you're feeling a bit stiff, or things are starting to niggle a bit. But I'm just finding actually just slowing the pace down and just walking longer is helping me a lot more to be able to do my yoga, maybe even almost twice a day now, because the running isn't taking so much stress out, or putting so much stress into my body. So so sleep with the curtain open, and then I tend to have a nap at around 11 a.m. at least 4 times a week. But that's only like a 15-minute savasana, like a focused relaxation, and then maybe like a couple of minutes of sleep at that point. And then I'm up and I'm good all day. And then I just have to be in bed by 9 o'clock, and that's the absolute shut off. But it's quite good instilling that discipline of bedtime, because it's definitely something that I never gave enough attention previously. And I think with lockdown happening and there's so much social interaction going on, and the fact that at the beginning of lockdown, I mean, I was on freaking like WhatsApp video calls, FaceTime, house party, all that stuff all day long, and it was really good fun, and it was fun catching up with everybody. But then as it kind of dragged on, and you know, everybody's mood is just oscillating because we are all just going through this kind of strange pattern of you know, changes at home, changes at work, and I was just finding more and more that I wasn't really getting much time to myself. So again, waking up early in the morning, having almost 3 to 3.5 hours of complete uninterrupted time, it's just helping me loads, and I just feel so good now. I'm getting everything done that I want to get done, and then no matter what happens at during the rest of the day, I know that I've got that batch of things done that I wanted to do. So, you know, just a lot more reading, and then yeah, just really it was seeing the improvement in my flexibility and my stamina, and that's all just pulling through, and that's basically just elevating me. Because one of the books that I'm reading at the moment, which is called Light on Yoga by BKS Iyengar, who's probably one of the world's most respected yoga teachers. I mean, his story is phenomenal, absolutely amazing. You know, he had TB as a kid, and had a really kind of stiff and broken body at the age of 18, and then he just turned into one of the most formidable yoga teachers of the modern era. And he, hand on heart, he is the foundation of physiotherapy, osteos, the whole kind of Americanization of yoga in the medical sense. He's definitely the forefather of this. And you know, reading his book, and one of the things, I'm only the 10th of the way into the book, but you know, he basically says that if you want to release your mind and you want to stop your mind wandering and doing what it does, you have to work on your body, because if your body is inputting stress into your brain, then the brain will never be able to fix. And that is exactly what I'm finding by just dedicating that time in the morning to my body and my brain. It's just all moving at a great tempo. And you know, lockdown's not going to last forever. Work's going to pick up, everything's going to pick up. Before you know it, we're just going to be pushed left, right and centre like we normally are. So I just think it's an incredible opportunity. So for everybody who's messaging me and asking me about how I'm doing this and why I'm doing this, why? Because you know, I just want to focus on myself and have a real long stint of uninterrupted time every morning. And why? Because basically lockdown's not going to last forever, so it's just a beautiful opportunity to spend some time on yourself. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.